Yes, people, welcome back to the Rivals Divide show every Wednesday, where you can see Cunha trying to press LB for an opinion about Arsenal, or Ash with Ange. I'm pretty sure you're delighted by potential news that he's leaving regardless of it. Don't lie. Oh, the claps are coming out now. The claps are coming out now. Crazy.
Well, it's been like this all season, bro. Listen, it's been hard to support my team, and I'm not used to being 16th. I'll be real. I know a lot what you lot think of my team, but 16th, yeah.
You know what it is with Tottenham. Just for before we talk about all the subjects, blah blah. Yeah, don't you find this as well, LB? Like, if Spurs are to lose, and you know how hard it is to like get onto Ash Paul's. Like, literally, if Tottenham lost, because you don't show mad chest, but it's not mad deflated at the same time. It's like, how do you even? You can't even cuss him.
How can I, bro? I'll be being so insincere. If I show in chest, come on, man, that's disrespectful.
You just don't subscribe. You don't subscribe to Deji, do you? That's it. It's
not,
all right,
brother.
man.
It's you know what? It's just not genuine for me. I can't do it. Like, I have to be real. If my team's a scrub, my team's a scrub. And right now,
yeah,
I'm just not rating the thing. And I'm used to that. I'm from the days of obviously Poch, where we were in that kind of conversation. And at the start of the season, I had a little bit of hope here. I had a little bit. Remember, I had a little bit of like, oh, Eze might be coming, Due might be coming, that little bit of delusion, which every fan needs, a little bit of, yeah, bro. And then once I saw those transfers never came through, yeah. And then the way things have just petered out, I can't. I'll be lying to myself. You know what I mean? It'll be fake hype. So,
how you be after yesterday's win in the 90th? I've been told 93rd minute, 21st second.
Yeah. I think that pretty much seals top four for us now. I think like the odds thing says like there's a 95% chance of City getting top four now. So I think that's like, unless we fuck it up against Wolves and Southampton, that's pretty much just done. So we can sort of like focus on the FA Cup now, innit? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, good. Forest. Yeah, good, bro. Happy, man.
Yeah. If people don't know, Ornstein come out today. He said Cunha and Delap's quick deals for Manchester United, trying to get that over the line as quick as possible. Release clauses, something that actually your club likes to do, LB, and also Liverpool. Love a release clause.
I hate Man U, you know. Man U are so annoying, man.
Who's this? Who's this?
They're going for Delap and Cunha, innit? The two players that.
Oh yeah, Cunha. I knew Cunha was done because I know a guy who met his agent in the summer, and his agent said he tried to go.
Oh, is that
right? Yeah. Real talk, not even capping.
So you've withheld this information from a Man United fan, but I'm not that I was gonna put it out there anyways. If you told me in confidence, I wouldn't obviously do all of that stuff. Like, I'm not you know what? I'm not called Flowers, but what's it called? But bar that, flipping hell, man. Cheers for that.
LB
sources. Or you just jumping on the bandwagon, like, you know, them ones where like Ben
No, because I don't even do that, bro. It's the first time. The only two times I've ever had IT. In fact, three times. The only three times I've ever had ITK information is Jack Grealish. Yeah, because I know someone who plays golf with his agent, right? Juma Bar, which was like 4 weeks ago.
He's a good player, you know.
Yeah, Juma Bar in January and Cunha, but I didn't know it was legit. That's what he said. He just said, "Oh, his agent said he's going."
Yeah,
going there.
We'll talk about
one
that.
of these ITK guys, man. These
It's
fucking
funny.
weirdos on Twitter, man, who are like, oh, like putting all this information out. You know when it's sus. You know when when you got a red flag next to an ITK.
Oh
when
yeah.
When they're constantly talking about
our ones are called Russ Harwood, the United Scout, all these lot. Fuck it.
When a source, constantly puts out ITK information, that's when I think it's a red flag. Because for me, my experience of like speaking to actual legit people who are actually in the know is they get certain bits from here or there. So if someone's constantly saying, "Oh, United want him, United want him, United want him, United want to sell him, United want us," it's probably cap, bro.
You know, that's not really how it works in the real world. Sometimes though, like football changes real quick, innit? So certain times the information is legit, but there might be a stumbling block, and that's why certain ITKs or certain like journalists, they kind of wait for the double information, the double okay from the agent, from the club, and then they announce it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's that. I
think they have to do that, journals, and I think journals have to get it like checked or something. I think they have to have two sources journalists in this country. Yeah, I don't think a journalist can print a story unless they've had it checked by two sources.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure that's legit.
But there's more than that. Obviously, your favorite player, Nunes, you know what I mean? That one saves the day. We'll talk about the top. Obviously, this whole top 5, 6 thing going on. There's actually race for Kudus. Allegedly, by the way, West Ham want to raise funds by selling Kudus, which is obviously he's got an 80, 85 million clause, but it's only for a set amount of time. So they could literally wait and then they won't go into negotiations. The teams that were linked though, Liverpool, Arsenal, and Chelsea. Now when Monts comes in here and he listens to that, don't matter who the source is, it could even be the worst source out there, yeah. Watch his face glow. Face glow tomorrow. I'm gonna absolutely.
That's what he wants, isn't it? That's what he wants. He wants Kudus.
Yeah,
he's wanting Kudus as well.
Yeah, Kudus is he's different, great. I think he's had a poor season, but in a poor West Ham side, so he can put 2 and 2 together. You know, difference is with my player Cunha, obviously Cunha. Sorry,
your player already, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like obviously in a poor ball side, he's batting up. You know what I mean? Like, I can't say the same for my kind of players. So what can I say? I saw an odd link, but it's from Miguel Delaney, who's an absolute scrub, but we're talking it as well. Obviously, we was only talking about yesterday with Liverpool, but this Dean Howson stuff is going to go right to the wire, isn't it?
It's going Chelsea, apparently.
Yeah, but let's
Chelsea,
just cut the
Liverpool.
shit, yeah.
It's
that
like
guy didn't.
he's going. I think he's got Real Madrid, isn't it?
Bro, I seen a story the other day saying he's rejected Real Madrid. Get out of here. He's rejected Real
Spanish
Madrid,
international
man.
Rejecting Real Madrid is kind of mad.
Of course, he's not rejected Real Madrid. Real Madrid obviously just don't want him if that's the case.
This is what I'm saying. Exactly. But go with the lady to about that xenophobia, that absolute arse journal, that literally the Irish version, if I'm correct, of Ben Jacobs. You know what? Ben Jacobs is better than him. There's probably got to be a little bit of respect for Ben Jacobs to a degree. When it comes to certain transfers in England, I think it's more credible. When he starts talking about, I think he's even got Saudi links, to be fair. But anything outside, it's like, I ain't listening to you, my bro. You talk shit. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, who's that in the background? Hey, LB's kryptonite.
Yeah.
All right, wait. What's the energy for LB?
I hope you lot can hear me, man. I want to be clear for LB. I need to be clear for my guy.
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear, bro. I can hear you loud and clear, innit?
Oh, he's saying,
can you lot see me, hear me?
Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah. What he said? I think there might be a slight delay, though. There might be a slight delay. Let me respond. Let's count it. 5, 6, 7, 8. What number did I just say, Kunle? Yeah,
it's delayed. He's delayed.
It's a mad delay thing.
Yeah. Right. Let's start with the main news, anyways. Cunha and Delap. When obviously Carefree Lewis gets in, he's also chasing Delap. It's like,
I thought you was getting Osimhen. I thought that was the news last night. You getting Osimhen?
I don't know what to make out of the Osimhen news too much here, but when the English journals have come out, not these Turkish sources, not Tutor Sport Web, whatever they're called over in Italy and whatnot, like for me, it's more English sources have came out, right, and said that Delap, and we're talking Laurie Whitwell, so that's one of them. There's David Ornstein. There's multiple other ones. Nathan Soul. I can give you bare names. They're saying Delap's the #1 target. I reckon on the back burner, though, you need to have options. And obviously, Osimhen is probably one of those options. But I don't think, regardless of Champions League or not, I think Wilcox, who you would know, LB, I think he's pushed for Delap for easy reasons. And, English, all of that stuff. I think he's number 1. Like, every time I see that there's Osimhen personal term stuff, Fabrizio only come out the other day and said along the lines that, there's not been anything new on Osimhen. He's doing his thing, basically.
But
so
do you want him? Do you want him?
Osimhen in a heartbeat.
No, not Osimhen. Do you want Delap?
I don't want him, but I'd take him because I employ a Hoyland.
I was gonna say.
Do you get? I can't. In the striker market right now, beggars can't be choosers for 30 million. Beggars can't be choosers for Delap. But you might know a little bit more about him, LB, though. Like, and same with Daps maybe as well. You've seen him, or maybe in some academy videos or something like that. I do watch him this season, and I'm still quite unsure on him. Am I the only one? You know what it is? Yeah, I made a criticism of him. Yeah, but why is he always on the floor?
Do you think so? I don't know.
I'm telling you now. Yeah, as much as this guy's got great link-up play, I don't even want to be negative on him or anything. But if you truly watch Ipswich at times, I'm always seeing him on the floor. And one
I
thing
don't
I hate
know.
about Hoyland, he's always on the floor.
I went down to Ipswich, innit? I went down to I can't remember the name of their ground, but I actually watched him in the flesh. And I thought he's physical. He's got that kind of good frame for a forward. And he's busy. Do you know what I'm saying? He runs that line really
Spicy
well.
Nicholas Bentner, right? Spicy Bentner.
Is that
Hey, no one has come against me on this claim. He's better than Bentner, but he's just a spicy version of Bentner. Go and watch the tape, bro.
I kind of see it. That's why I'm buttoned up.
Exactly. You know you see it.
No, I rate Delap though. I think he's a good player.
I like him as well.
I've seen him a lot in the academy. I've seen him a lot. He played a few games for City and did quite well. He's got a cracking goal against Bournemouth in the cup on his left foot as well, week 4. I think he's a top player. The problem that you got at United is that you need world-class players right here, right now, evidenced by the league position. And I don't know, like, he is better than what you've got, obviously, but that's not really hard. We can't really use that as a sort of like measuring stick, because what you've currently got is fucking shit. Genuinely, I believe I'd have scored more goals than Hoyland this year for Man United. Real talk, man.
You're probably about the same height as well, isn't it? Wait, I like lampposts up front, innit? Like, for me, I want a lamppost. I want someone that can just take the ball down like a Mandzukic. I need a Mandzukic up front. Techie with his feet, great in the air, decent finisher. Just bring me a lamppost.
Where are we? Okay, let's say Man U finish. It's likely they finish what, 13th or 14th this season, right? Let's say 13th, 14th.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are we looking for them to finish next season? Is 8 progress? If
Champions
they finish
League.
8,
No, bro. If that's the case, can I give you a bit more context? To be fair, it's not just about scamming your way into a Champions League spot. It's about establishing your way, looking a little bit more sustainable, and you can identify certain areas. So you know what, we probably need to upgrade on that area. That's fine, and be more stable rather than counter-attack nastiness. Ten Hag way of getting up there. You know, the league looks somewhat decent. Do you know what I mean? The whole word sustainable is like a key word these days, isn't it? So that is for me. That's it for me, because if you can't establish yourself as a side, that you look at them like, oh shit, like Bournemouth a little bit this season, like Newcastle. Oh shit, we got to go to St. James's Park. Like they got a good team. That's how you probably want others talking on your team. So that's where I need Man United to be, because if you end up, what's it called? Yeah, for me, anyways, if you end up finishing 6th or 7th, bro, get sacked, bro. If you've got A, B, C, D, we're talking about 6, 7 new teamers and everything. If you finish that, are you mad? Get gone, bro. You're not good enough. You're not good enough. I'm sorry. If Tottenham finish above us next season, sack him.
Straight.
Do you know what I mean?
I said it yesterday, bro. I said, like, you got to give him to October, and if you're not in the top 6 minimum, sack him.
No, it's this, bro. You know how it is now with LB, yeah? If you not followed the little narrative slowly but surely, now it's top 4 getting in the Champions League. Now we're talking about top 6, like it's a blessing getting into Europa League. Are you mad?
No, it's not a blessing. It's absolutely fucking horrendous, and your standards as a football club is on the mud.
In the mud.
Like, you are currently 14th in the league, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, LB. That's why my issue is Kaz talking about going into the top 4 is great. It's obviously where they need to be, but it's not realistic, bro. And if they're looking for a striker to get them back, because like you're the 14th best team in the league right now, you're just gonna half that. Like,
doesn't matter.
More than half that.
I think they could do that though, especially if they don't win the.
Hold on.
What about you win the Europa League and they're not in Europe as well?
Go on, land. I missed.
No, for the sheer fact, like obviously Chelsea have just done something similar, where they've got rid.
Yeah. Todd B's got your connection, G.
Todd B's got me. Yeah, so that basically they've done something similar where they got rid of a manager that had given them progress to stay in the exact same position. So I'm looking at this, right? You don't want to rush it. Just because the man doesn't get you top 4 next season doesn't mean he's not the guy. If he's able to get you in the top 7, it does. But that's okay, great. Okay,
bar,
so then you're telling me that you believe he's doing a bad job right now because this team should be in the top 6.
So where did cool?
This squad should be in the top 6 then, no?
I don't think this squad is a top 6 team personally, especially not from what I've witnessed this season. But hold on. Where did Forest finish last season? And then all of a sudden they're 4th place now at the moment as it currently stands. So don't tell me it's not
was anyone predicting that?
Finish 17th.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, exactly. So it's not like it's
17.
unknown. When Eddie Howe took over Newcastle, by the way, yeah, they had one of the best stints the Premier League's ever seen, by the way, from going from where they were, pretty much rock bottom to up the table. Crystal Palace, you can still there's a lot of different teams you can say, but they've shot up the league. Like, it don't matter where you finish, you can go from A to B very quickly if you recruit very well. And you can also find yourself shooting from 3rd place, probably down to 10th place in the same breath, aka your Chelsea's of the world.
One thing you're forgetting in that all those examples that you're giving, and
I'll
they're
go
good
on.
examples. The one thing you're forgetting is that you are Manchester United. You operate with a different level of pressure than any of these other teams.
Yeah, but
So
that's why
Nottingham Forest. The reason, hold on. The reason why Nottingham Forest were able to go unannounced to the position they're in is because they're not in Forest. No one expected this of them. Hold on. The teams were playing them without respect.
I think you're taking what I've said.
Season.
I think you're taking what I've said away a little bit, because I said this. I just said, what did I just say to OB? Because you're saying if you get top 7, that's to me, that's not progress, bro. You're moving mid. Do you get it? If I'm getting
from 14th to 7th,
but hear me out. Yeah, if Man United get the said targets that they want, yeah, your Cunhas, your Delap, maybe Cherky, maybe an 8, because we're looking for an 8, right? Maybe even a new goalkeeper and all this kind of stuff. If you've gone to get me all of this, and at the end of the season, I'm seeing, I don't know, Villa, potentially they got a good team regardless. Newcastle got a good team regardless. I might be able to accept it a little bit more because they might have better teams. But if I'm going to gas up all these said signings, and we're saying, oh, you know what, that looks like a good signing, good recruitment, Cunha, good recruitment, Cherky, good recruitment. If we're going to keep making excuses for all these good recruitments and all this stuff, blah, 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 I'm not being funny. If I see Nottingham Forest above me, and you said 7th, by the way, above me at the end of the year, or another team that I don't rate as much, brother, respectfully, you don't need it. I've seen other teams slingshot. If you can't do that, you said big Man United, big pressures, right? So 7th place doesn't warrant anything what you just said for me. It's time to go. It hasn't worked out because Man United have invested a lot of money or time into you and everything, and it's just not worked. And this is not me saying that's going to happen. I don't think that will happen because obviously you're going to be biased, like probably to your own club. If you're going to get me all these targets, you need to show me good results and good football. And I think there's a lot more to it as well at the same time.
I don't think that.
Wait, hold on. Daniel Farke got sacked
from Leeds.
No way.
Oh my God, you're lying.
Wow, what for?
You know what? He's a bum, anyways. Continue our conversation.
Yeah, I don't think Amarim's going to find another goalkeeper. I think the goalkeeper errors have cost you guys down the league for a lot of points. A lot of things. And I think a goalkeeper is an essential part of your spine. So you got your back 4, but the back 5 consists of the top goalkeeper, and then you need a top forward to finish off those chances because you got to defend, stop the shots from going in the back of the net. So that's your box, and then the opposition's box. You need killers. I don't think Delap is a killer like that. Even though I think he's a good striker. Is he a striker that's going to get you top 6, top 4?
Maybe. It depends what you're basically saying. He's going to get you maybe like 15 goals, but then are you going to get enough goals with everybody else as well to slingshot you there? He's not your 20 goal season type striker, innit?
No, he's not. But I'm saying as well, I'm factoring in that.
You're right. You're right, by the way. If we look at Newcastle, Isak, you talk about Isak, one of them, Chris Wood, one of them, Haaland, obviously, Mo Salah's their top man. All of these guys have got 20+ league goals as strikers, and they're still scoring goals. So you know what? In a way, you're very right.
Yeah.
You make a good point.
But I just think with your manager, I think he believes in the goalkeeper. I think he's going to put his arm around Onana because I heard how Onana had problems with the misses and that, you know what I'm saying? Someone grabbed her purse or something like that. And like he had a few problems and he said, you know what? Go sit this one out. Sit this Europa out and then come back when your head's sorted. And he came back and then he put his arm around him and said, yeah, like, come on, we can do this. So I don't think Man United are shopping for a new goalkeeper. So that means that I think Amarim's going to be relying on Onana next season. So I'm not too sure if that's the right decision, in my opinion. I don't know what you don't think.
Sorry. I don't know if you lot heard that in the background. I'm not too sure if you heard that.
Heard something. Oh, is that
Dabs? Yeah.
No, it wasn't Dabs.
Big up Dabs.
It was Big Steve's evening. You know when he does evening people.
Evening people.
All that shit, you know what I mean?
That's the first I've heard that.
Yeah. Well, anyways, yeah. So, what was your question? Sorry, Ash. You actually.
No,
full
I'm
story.
just saying. I'm not sure. Like, I feel like Amarim's gonna keep Onana, innit?
I said that, but I think it just depends on who and what gets recruited. Depends on prices, all
You
of
could
that.
keep him and get an upgrade though.
There's time. Yeah, that's what I said. I don't
I
think
think they
getting
need
rid of
an
him's
upgrade.
viable, but
With 120k a week, you can get better still.
yeah.
100%.
Depends on the price. I like James Trafford a lot, by the way. Yeah, I think he's a mint goalkeeper. I think he's solid. Pause and not everything else alongside it. Like I think he's just a good goalkeeper in general. Don't know if he's going to be that amazing goalkeeper, but I think he's just a really, really good goalkeeper. He's going to do you a great job in goal.
Still so
Obviously,
young,
like, do you know what I mean?
man. He looked
Yeah,
well out
yeah.
of it last
But
year.
I don't.
Well out of it.
But the thing is, this year, if you look
Yeah,
at
this year he's
Burnley
been
and all
slamming.
this,
Apparently, he's been slamming.
yeah, do you know what I mean? I'm only going off reports. I'm not going to go on like I've been watching Burnley games because I haven't, by the way. But you've got mad amount of clean sheets. I'm not being funny. You're doing something
no,
right.
I agree. And listen, I think Trafford has done a
You see
great job
clips?
this year, but last year he was bad. So I don't know, for a team that is replacing a goalkeeper that ain't great, you know, whether that's Chelsea, whether it's United. I just don't think United and Chelsea should be going for Trafford, man.
There's one more goalkeeper one, and he's from France. I've only seen him a handful of times. Once you would have witnessed him, that Chevalier guy from Lille, yeah. He looks like now you don't want Diogo. You want Diogo Costa. You want Diego Costa or Diogo Costa or something like that. I by the way, super duper scrub. Yeah, you're getting the white version of a Nana. I promise you. In that, I'm telling you that now.
I feel like that was just everyone's flavor of the month from 2022, innit?
Yeah. There's a good reason why Chelsea don't want him no more. The guy is literally the white version of a Nana.
He was Man United's number one.
Brother, I'm so glad. You know what? He nearly pulled a bamboozle over our eyes. Yeah. Then when I saw him in for Portugal, then against Man United, and you know when you get the odd Porto game, obviously you're watching Arsenal. He's good at penalty saves. But the guy, like, he's that 6'1", bro. He's not even that tall. Like, it's just
the keeper. It's unfortunate for Man United, but the keeper everyone should be looking at is probably Keller.
Yeah, but we will never do. We will never do business.
Yeah, he probably wouldn't go from Liverpool's academy to Man United.
Yeah, to Man impossible.
For a Chelsea perspective, that's possible.
And Newcastle,
I'll take him.
Hey, I got Sanchez in goal. I ain't gonna be picky.
I hear it. I hear always bad. Yeah, I hear it. What do you think about Delap Monts?
Do you know what it is with Delap? Like, for me, I just think he's the flavor of the month right now. Well, flavor of the year, whatever you want to call it.
Like,
he has a lot of potential. And I feel like he's not really the guy to take anyone to the promised land, in my opinion. I think Delap should be treated like, for example, Delap is almost in the same category as a Cunha, and I don't think that should be the case. I mean, Cunha's better than Delap for one. Delap's just a more of an out-and-out striker, but he's like Chelsea going and signing Delap as their main man. Like, is he better than Jackson? That's a good. Is he better than cool? Jackson's
all round. I don't know, but he's bagged more goals, innit?
Jackson's not like, don't get me wrong. Jackson's not a bad player and whatever. When Jackson's like not going on his drought, bro, he's cooking, isn't it? And he's got everything. Like, the thing is, Jackson has a lot of attributes outside of goal scoring, and I'm not saying that doesn't have that, but I just don't think there's much of an upgrade from Jackson to Delap. Jackson's gonna get you about 13 to 15 Premier League goals a season. I think that's fair to say. You know what I'm saying? How many goals is Delap gonna get you more than Jackson? I
said about 15. I said if he's cooking, I think at the moment, considering age, maybe experience, and I think about 15. I don't think it's the being.
That's why he ain't my first choice, though. I don't think he's like a direct.
You know why you make a good point, because both of them
3 more goals than Jackson.
By the way, both of them cost 30 million.
Yeah. So for me,
but this is the thing. Like, look, I think Delap would get me more goals, but I still want someone who's a bit more of a variation in the box, which is why Osimhen would be my number 1 pick.
Yeah, you cross the ball. Don made a good point. Your wingers cross the ball quite a lot, and Osimhen probably suits you a lot more. Where we don't cross the ball a lot.
Way more.
We don't cross the ball a lot. We always try to play
decent in the air, but it's not like he's a massive threat.
No,
whereas Osimhen's a massive threat.
He's a lamppost.
I understand people like some of the,
either way, it's still someone you can cross the ball to, and he's a box striker.
Some of the Chelsea fans are fuming with Jackson, and understandably so, because the drought he's on, him and Palmer, the drought they're on is borderline unforgivable this season for where they probably could have been. You know, outside of Sanchez, of course. But I just don't think it's a mad upgrade on Jackson. He's an upgrade, but he's not that much better than Jackson.
But
for you guys to go, yeah, he's the guy
He
that's
comes
going
with his question marks himself because he's playing at Ipswich and they play transition ball. I don't really know how he's going to handle low blocks like that. That's why I'd rather someone more proven like an Osimhen.
But that's why when Man United's perspective, Man United right now just need upgrades, like in pretty much most areas. That's everywhere in attack, probably everywhere in the midfield. Do you get what I mean? That's the thing. You need to raise the level. You said it yourself once. You know, Man United owe the Premier League goals, and scoring 50 goals per season for the last 3 years on average is not good enough. Cunha and Delap should pretty much between themselves give you.
You have to 20, get Delap and
20 GA each minimum, I would say.
But Chelsea, but the thing is,
facts. Delap can't be your main man. Bro.
Yeah, Chelsea. Would you all agree that Chelsea are in a position where they're not Man United? They're like a step or maybe 2 steps above where Man United should be.
Definitely.
Do you know what I mean? So they should be aiming for the top players rather than getting everyone as young, innit?
You're doing a rebuild. They just need a couple of extra like ingredients in the team, whereas you need like a major rebuild, man.
Yeah, exactly.
The thing is with Chelsea as well is I don't even think it's all the way down to the striker. The bottom line is, like, how many goals do Chelsea's wingers have?
Wants to lick his fubis.
Yeah, but you know what?
Who has the most goals out of Chelsea's wingers?
Should I get it?
Noni. Chelsea create a lot, though. They're just not finishing.
So hear this one. Noni Madueke is their top goal scorer amongst their wide players. That stinks of shit. That stinks. So as well as wanting a striker, I want to upgrade on Jackson. You guys need to go and get a winger that can chip in with goals, because Delap's not going to get you 30 goals. He's not going to get you 30 goals. So if you have 2 strikers that are going to get you
he's not even getting them 20 months. You're even going too far.
Bro, this is my point. So there's no evidence to say that Delap's been about for 1 year in terms of like doing this thing in the Premier League.
In the Premier League, the striker market. The striker market.
So why are they not looking at goal scoring wide wingers instead? Why does it have to be only a striker?
Should we send BD this link? His head's hot. Should we?
Yeah, run it. I'm hearing rumors that we're looking at Garnacho again. Like, if it ain't Lookman or Real,
Garnacho and Delap. Ooh, scary season.
It's the age profile thing.
That's not funny.
Taken over.
Why are you laughing?
I love that,
Lewis. That'll be sensational. Don't lie. That stream.
Imagine I'm going from Garnacho.
Yeah, for you, bruv.
I'm
not
going
for
from
me.
Garnacho to Cunha, yeah. And I know Napoli want Garnacho like number 1 or whatever. And you might take, run me my money back. Hurry up, man. I need that basic amount of money back.
Hey, bare babies in the camp, man. But hey, would you not take Vlahovic? Did anyone take Vlahovic?
Yeah.
I don't think teams can be like turning up the nose at these players, bro. Like these are fucking. They got Jackson up front. These guys got Højlund up front, man. Like, bro, like what we're doing here, man. Like, obviously you want your main target. You'd rather get an Osimhen. You'd rather maybe get a Gyökeres, an Isak or whatever. But like, you got to remember how many teams this summer are in the market for a striker: Liverpool, Man United, Chelsea, Arsenal. That's 4 teams, and that's just in this country. And there are teams outside of fucking England, you know what I'm saying, that they'll be looking for strikers as well. So someone's going to end up with the Vlahovic. Someone's going to end up with the Delap, because there ain't enough strikers to go around because football's falling off.
This is why we got to be the first ones to move, because we got the Club World Cup to think about too.
Facts, bro.
I want my signings in before that.
Bro, I said that as well about my team. I said that transfer window, I want 2 or 3 players in there straight away.
Because all we need is 2 or 3, and the rest we can pattern with our own loans.
Yeah.
Just get 2 done.
Yeah, that's mad. I think that's an unfair advantage, because you man can actually move first, and then everyone else is like, they're not able to get their transfer targets done yet. You know what I'm saying?
You're being in the Club World Cup,
innit? They changed the rules. They changed the rules, bro. Everyone can sign players now.
Is it?
So
they changed the rules.
This is bullshit. This is bullshit. How are you, man, gassing Jackson after this? You're seeing what's happening. You, man, are gassing Jackson. Right. This is the thing, yeah. Does everybody here watch Delap week in, week out? How can you tell me this guy is a transitional striker? Are you mad? Look at the goals he scored. How many have come from crosses into the box here, where he's surrounded by defenders, by the way, and he's got a touch on it. Like, he is a box striker. Like, he can play in the box. He can score goals in the box. He scores from nothing a lot of the times as well. He's cool. He ain't as good in the air, but please let's not do this, man. Because I'm a massive fan of Delap in it. I think it's
bias and not logic.
Huh?
It's bias and not logic.
No, I like Delap based off what I've seen. I'm not saying he's my. You're acting like I'm saying he's my best.
I just don't think Ipswich deal with low blocks in it, but I don't see them play regularly.
Yeah, bro, you interrupted your day to come and back his shout. You interrupted your day to come and discuss Delap
against low blocks, bro. Like,
you know what show this is?
But I know he's going to be an option I can cross to. I don't really know that with Delap.
Yeah, that's fair. I understand that. Yeah, that's why that's the one reason I would want Osimhen. But let's not do this about Delap because the fact you're gassing Jackson after what we've seen, you say when he's cooking, when he has his one purple patch each year.
Who said that?
Same as Rashford.
Yeah, because I ain't gassing
VD,
Jackson.
Have you watched Nicholas Bentner play, VD? Have you watched him play? Were you around?
Yeah, I've watched Nicholas Bentner play.
What's the difference between Delap and Bentner? Except a little bit of spice.
This is criminal.
Except a little bit of spice. You can carry the ball a little bit more. That's it, bro. Go and watch the tapes, bro. I'm not even trying to.
Have you seen him strike the ball? Have you seen strike the ball? Left foot, right foot. He's good in the box. His movement is elite. He has elite movement.
You man are starving, VD. That's all that tells me.
You clearly have a.
You're getting excited about fucking Delap.
Oh my god, this is crazy.
No, there's not one defense in Europe that's scared of Delap, bro.
I'm glad you're defending my future.
The Ipswich
no, 1 second. I'm glad. You know what, VD. I'm glad you're defending my future player. So big up, even being a Chelsea fan and a rival. So I don't know why you're so vexed because he's not going to your team. He's going to my team. So hold that one.
What? You ain't going. You ain't winning the Europa League. Don't try.
Bilbao's
got you on it.
You know his Monts.
This holy grail is killing.
No, you know his Monts.
Sometimes is mad.
No one said he's the holy grail. You're putting.
But you know what it is. You know what it is, VD. I just find it mad. For me, I find it mad cheeky that you're out here comparing squads at the start of the season, talking like you're Mr. Big Guns, and all of a sudden,
where is that relevant? Where is that relevant?
How'd you go from saying you got the best squad to twerking for Delap?
Where is that relevant?
It's real.
Where is that relevant? There is no relevance
because bro. Again, gassing your squad to be what it was compared to while people were telling you, what it really was, and now end of the season, you're gassing Delap. You're gassing Delap in 2025 when you was talking the most at the start of the season.
This is crazy. This is crazy.
It's not crazy. It's not crazy.
Just clearly don't watch.
If when we were doing like genuine comparisons to squads and how you were talking about what your team was doing, especially when you were second in the league, do you think the same Chelsea fans be going, yeah, you know what? Delap's the guy to take us forward, What?
Well, he's obviously not going to do it on his own, is he? With no strike. If you get Osimhen, you think he's really going to?
Your second best winger has like 5 goals. Noni is your next top scorer. Noni Madueke. So why the hell is Delap your answer? Noni Madueke.
One season in the Prem, Delap. You ain't learned nothing from all the Spurs players last season who they told us were the best and the best.
Hold on, man. I'll say this right now. How much better is Delap than Strand Larsen?
Much. Oh my god.
No. Speak
nice.
No.
You have to thing on me.
I'm
not even
talk about it, Monts. Talk about it. Keep going.
Talk about it now. Like, go for it. Just you could talk about it. Just know you're wrong in it. You're wrong in it. Like, I know.
Just run me, Osimhen.
I'm not wrong on this one.
Just run me, Osimhen.
A couple of questions, VD.
How about no more potential bullshit and just give me Osimhen?
How long have you been watching? How long have you been watching Delap for, VD? How long you been?
I can't lie. I think Strand Larsen's a decent player. Like, I don't even.
He is
better than Delap, bro. How long you been watching?
Yeah, for both. I don't care.
All of this season, and I saw bits of him at home as well. I'm not going to say I watched him week in, week out.
Larsen's underrated.
I've seen him.
You and I both.
One at a time. Just sound like one of my live streams.
Hold on. Man, them are telling me, Delap's got 12 goals. Bro, Strand Larsen has 12 goals as well.
And 2 assists, same thing.
2 assists. They're gonna say.
Okay, and which one is playing with your godly Cunha? Which one's playing with?
Got point there, to be fair.
Broadhead.
Bro,
look
where
Wolves
were below Ipswich for majority of the season. What are you talking about?
Nah, you know what? He's kind of.
Wolves were 19th. Wolves were 19th at one point.
They're not now, are they? Are they there now? No, they're not.
Bro, there's not a massive difference between Ipswich and Wolves, bro.
Guess what? Chelsea was
second. They're both relegation fodder this season.
I think they're both decent players. I'm not gonna lie.
Ipswich are just a little bit worse. You know what I'm saying?
A little bit
right now, I understand.
I like Larsen. He's a lamppost.
There's a difference between Schmodix. There's a difference between Schmodix and obviously a Cunha.
But they've also got Amari Hutchinson, who's not a bad player.
But he's been injured.
He's not a bad player.
Injured.
You got injured.
You know what I'm saying?
Months
What are we
ago.
doing here?
You got injured though.
But it's not quite your Cunha who's going for however much. How much you going for?
62
I'm
million.
not talking about Cunha.
You know what I mean?
I'm talking
Like,
about
this is someone
Stan
that's been
Larson.
seen as a
The same
team of the
argument
season
you can
type
put-
player.
The same argument you put with
They both don't score penalties either.
Stan Larson. Chelsea Football
Yeah.
Club in 2025 are twerking for Liam Delap. It's
It's not
hard
working.
time.
You man just came
Hard
on.
not
Like,
life.
Run
started
me
gassing Jackson,
Osimhen
bro.
or I don't care.
I can't even lie, yeah. This Osimhen thing's got to stop as well because he ain't going to save you on his own as well. You understand? This guy misses so many chances. Osimhen, he's cool in it. Like, he's good in behind, can hold up the ball well. Great in the air, good ball striking. Yeah,
It's not about that.
his finishing is not great.
No.
His
But
finishing
all
is
these
not
strike.
great.
All right, cool. Yeah, can we
It
all
is
agree?
going
Yeah?
to be levels better than Jackson, though.
The thing is, yeah, most strikers finish is not that great. Other than Haaland in this world.
But
or Lewandowski
Osimhen,
or
I've got
Kane.
more to go off with Osimhen than
Do you know what I
Delap.
mean? Yeah,
Yeah,
you've
I
got
know
you've got more
to go.
variety. The thing
No,
is,
Osimhen has scored.
you
He's
missed a
only
lot.
scored.
You lot missed a lot of big chances, yeah, and Chelsea missed a lot of chances. You create a lot in it, but am I meant to believe that Osman's going to miss all of these chances that he gets put on a plate for him more time on good grounds and everything? I think he does well. I think he does well, man. I
think he does
Same.
well as well.
And I
But
think he
let-
makes Neto
we
and
need to
Noni
be
look
honest
better
about
as well.
him.
because
and
the
your
crossing
aerial
is going to someone.
threat becomes something else.
That's
I'm not
the
gonna
only
lie,
thing
man.
that I'd say he takes us a next level with. Wow, someone's name in the
He's a-
chat is VDYK as a clown. You know, that's crazy. Man said
I
he changed the whole name for me. No.
Is that an actual? You know what?
Yeah,
I respect
like,
it.
He
I agree
changed
with
his
him.
whole name. Like, fair
I
enough.
agree with
innit?
him.
But we
You've
need
made
to
it,
be
man.
honest. Yeah, I know. We need to start being honest. Like, I do understand, yeah, the crossing thing, because in the air, I don't think there's a better striker in the air than Osimhen. Like that I can agree with. But over the past however many seasons, he's gotten 15 or more non-penalty goals once in his entire career. Once. This isn't the level of your Harry Kanes, the Agueros, right? He takes you the next thing, but like every single season,
I think
as well,
that's more
he's
due to
top
the
of
bigger
big
worry, which
chances
is
missed.
Now we're talking about non.
But I think that's more due to the bigger worry, which is his
That was
Is he
injury
your
going
own
to take
way,
penalties
bro.
when he's here? Is he going to take penalties when he's here?
It's the bigger worry, which is his injury record. I think goals to games is actually still pretty good.
It's just I don't know. I know
His
people-
injuries been
I
he's
just
been
wanna
all
see
right. He's been
people
good with
that
injuries, to be fair. By the way, just a little housekeeping because I ain't done it all show. LB looks like he's bored out of his face, probably hearing about
all this for Liam Delap, bro.
all this for Liam Delap. He's thinking,
Liam
oh my
Delap,
god,
bro.
I employ
Chelsea Football
Haaland.
Club. I pray for you, man, innit?
By the way,
Please
smash
do,
the
please do.
smash the likes, Lewis. If you may take the role of telling people to smash the likes because you
Yeah, hit the likes. Don't be like my forward line. Smash the fucking likes, guys. Hit the target. Up
What do
the
we want?
Chelsea.
How many likes?
What are we on?
We are on what a respectable 174.
174. I want 300 chat. Let's get 300. Up the
Yeah.
Chelsea.
And subscribe to everyone as well. You can see all their channels. You can literally put any of their names in the YouTube bar and their channel will come up. LB's so famous now that you can literally just put 2 letters in and that's that. Do you get it? One of his streams will pop up. Probably his watch along, to be fair. More or less. You know what I mean? So yeah. You doing a hate along tonight, LB? Or
Why he's playing? I was going to watch AC Milan.
It's
That's
Arsenal,
probably better, isn't it?
Palace.
Arsenal Palace, isn't it?
No, I ain't watching Arsenal, man. What's the point in it? No, I'm watching AC Milan, innit, Milan?
Don't
Not
blame
well,
me.
right, innit?
I'm sorry. Yeah.
League's dead, innit? I ain't watching Arsenal.
He's had enough. He's had enough.
Oh, well, why would anyone watch Arsenal for unless you're an Arsenal fan? What's the fucking point? What for what?
LB is famous, bruh. Yeah, that's the one. What likes did we get to now? We are on 207 likes, so someone's listened. Thank you. But we need definitely a lot more. I'll come back to that in about 5 minutes. But all the Cunha the lap stuff, I wanted it. The Kudus stuff is making the rounds.
Uh-oh. Look. Somebody come look at this.
Your
Is it?
club, Chelsea, and Arsenal. Is apparently
I ain't seen that.
West Ham want to raise funds, and obviously Kudus got that release clause for about 10 days? I think it is.
Oh, listen. I don't mind another Mohammed in my team.
When I tell you, the eye's gonna light up.
I don't mind. Hey, listen, I don't mind another Mohammed in my team. You know, I don't mind having 3 Mohammed. I don't mind.
What's that doing? Got Mohammed.
Yeah, Mohammed, bro. Love.
Mohammed.
And are telling me, go on, Mo. Which one? That's even gonna confuse defenses. It's gonna confuse back lines. I'm saying, yeah, Mark Mo. Defense are gonna be going like this. Bro, what one? What one?
Yeah.
Listen, man. Hey, listen. Hey, man.
Shit doesn't happen, innit?
Look at him, he's cheesing. I told you. I told you. I told you, Ash.
I'm in pain. I don't feel well today. Man, are bringing me Kudus news, but don't obviously like. You know what? I've been hurt before, innit? So let's it's just.
Are you willing to be hurt again?
I'm always ready to be hurt again, bro. Mohammed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
and also if you, I don't know if this is gonna hurt you. Yeah, Arsenal and Chelsea, but also if you didn't see,
Chelsea signing though.
Man City's come out on City Extra. They've just posted it as well. It's from Sky Sports. LB's just reacted to it. Man City want Kerkez.
Yeah, I just seen that. I still think he's going to Liverpool.
Oh, what? Stunning the growth of O'Reilly first?
I still think he's going to Liverpool.
He's so bad-minded.
Which one is it? LB? Pick a poison. That's the
what
one.
was.
That's
What
the
you,
one.
would you say he picks? Would you say he picks Liverpool over Man City? Like on
I don't
a
think
level,
we're going to go for him. I think that's BS. I don't think
he does.
Liverpool champions now, isn't it? So
No, but City is still City. Let's not do that.
But
I don't think we'll get him. I still think we're going to go and get that Cambi.
you got a competition with Guardiola. Robertson's on his way out.
But I'll be
if I'm Kerkez, I'm picking Liverpool every single day of the week.
oh, apparently Real Madrid are
I'm not even
interested now as well.
considering.
Oh,
It's like everyone wants to say,
Mendy's injury showing and Alaba's wash.
oh, Fraser, is that real? Please tell you. Please tell me.
Sky Sports for Fugazi though.
Yeah, I hear it, but they're interested. They're just interested, isn't it? But I know they're definitely looking for a new left back. But Monts, what are we doing here, man? You just gassed about the whole Kudus interest, yeah? And Madrid Zone just tweeted it as well, that Sky Sports put out. And then now all of a sudden it's like, okay, but Man City and I want your Kerkez. We thought, remember we had to stream that. We thought Kerkez Liverpool was pretty much all wrapped up.
No, I wouldn't say all wrapped. It can never be wrapped up.
What was the Fabrizio Romano tweet? Like front runners in the clear or something like that. About back 3 months ago, I think it was.
Yeah, do you know what it is? I feel like with the Kerkez, obviously we got the Bournemouth link and that. But I think we're all kind of going for a few of the same players. Like, I'm pretty sure I heard today that Chelsea are now in the race for housing. I see that today.
Yeah,
you know.
Apparently we've made good ground on him. You know. Hey, question. So we're the two teams in for him, yeah. And let's be real, yeah. If he ain't gonna sign for Liverpool to be back up, which means that someone's got to go. And Van Dijk should sign a new. Van Dijk should sign a new contract.
Yeah,
so would you sell Cunha for him?
No, I said the team are trying to keep him to stay with the 200 grand a week contract. But the thing is, we already spoke about Housen's or Hoyston source, whatever you want to call him. We already spoke about his development. Like at Bournemouth, the reason we know he's so good is because he's playing week in, week out. As a defender, that's kind of what you need. Coming in and playing one game here and there is not going to help him. So I feel like if we're really looking at a player, who would I take? Housen or Kerkez? I'm probably going to look at more Kerkez. You know what I'm saying? Because my worry is that Van Dijk and Konate, after that, is Gomez and Kwanzaa. Gomez isn't really fit enough. Kwanzaa obviously has mad question marks over his name after today's season. So Housen would be a good signing on paper. It would be a good rotation maybe needed, but he might be looking to play for maybe a Chelsea or somewhere where he's going to get guaranteed more game time. So this is one of them ones, isn't it? But if we're talking Kerkez though, listen, man, I am tired of Andy Robertson. Yeah, I can't do like, you know what I'm saying? I'm so tired of Andy Robertson. Simicast has been moving me recently. That's how tired I am. I'm tired.
Don't you think you need a succession plan for Virgil van Dijk though? At some point? Don't you think you need to like start looking at centre backs just in case?
100%. That's why I feel like
top down. You get.
Yeah, that's why I feel like Housen would be still a very good signing because it's like how many years left does Van Dijk actually have? And if Van Dijk was to get injured, we're in big trouble. So, you know, it would be interesting, innit? But as I said, if we're talking Kerkez, the Real Madrid thing's a bit deflating. And would you go to City? I just feel like City's wing back thing is a bit weird, isn't it? Because Vardy was out there. Vardy was out there last season. Now he's kind of at centre back because of the injuries. Like, is Vardy seen as City's main left back? Or is
I said this to Daps last season. I think they're trying to transition back into a direct team rather than this free at the back type bullshit all the time that they're doing. Like, I think they're going back. That's why they're looking at Cambiasso. That's why they got Nico Riley there, even though he's more of an attacker mid. He's way more agile than Vardio. Do you know what I mean? Vardio's now a transition to centre back. They got Vitor Reis and they've still got John Stones, obviously. And obviously they got Kusanov. That's their 2 young bucks. They've still got Ruben Diaz.
Yeah, because
that's why they're looking at right back, left back. They got Oscar Bob coming back. They've got that young Echemesi that's coming in. Bro, they're looking at Morgan Gibbs White. They're looking at Verts. I think they're trying to go back to a direct team, and that only benefits Haaland.
But then what happens to Vardio? Because if you've gone and bought Kusanov, if you've gone and got Kusanov, Ruben Diaz is their captain. We don't know what's kind of happening with John Stones.
Nothing happens.
Vardio for me was actually very good at left back.
Same, I agree.
So is he seen as a long-term centre back, or just a centre back who can play left back when needed, or a left back that can play centre back when needed? Because I actually think that Vardio has been better at left back than he has been at centre back, and I understand that because he played that role for so long, played the left back role for so long. I feel like when he's got into centre back this season,
he's good yesterday. He's showed them up. He showed them up. The thing is, who cares what happens to Kusanov? No disrespect or anything, but Kusanov's 20 years old. He can learn his trade, adapt to the Premier League.
Isn't Vardio like 23? He's young as well, you know.
Yeah, but he's way more experienced.
Yeah.
Remember, this guy's been around since like 2018.
Remember
not 2018, 2020. 2021 when I first kind of saw him in Croatia, all of that stuff, whatever. Yeah, he's been around for a long time. For me, innit? So it's like he's like, yeah, Kusanov can learn his role, man. He can play right back sometimes, or he can play centre back. You're going to be a rotational piece. You can't just come in and think you're going to start. You're playing for Manchester City and Pep Guardiola.
No, of course.
So yeah, that's why I say it don't really matter with them. They'll get their chances. Don't get me wrong. The guy's always rotating. Whenever does Pep pick the same 11? Never. By the way, Oscar Bob's back. They got Savio, Doku. They're looking at obviously whatever other winger Verts, even though he's not really a winger, he's more of an attacker mid. Am I missing someone as well? I must be missing someone who else is on the wing potentially that they're going to get or whatever. But I think they're trying to transition to a really transitional direct team. Yeah, it's just a new way of Pep doing things. Yeah, it's free at the back, inverted left back shit. Like, bro, that's time needs to end. It needs to end. It's boring. It's crap.
Right, hopefully, Maresca then.
The only time I like it is the ways when I only like it when Slot done it because Slot still played like some direct, really decent football. And then pass. Bro, get the ball up to the front and go score. Hurry up. Basically, that's the way I looked at it. But what Maresca's doing right now for you, Lewis, I think is nothing short of criminal. I think it's rubbish. I think that football's at one point it's nice, but at a point it's like this is crap because when you run out of ideas, it looks really rubbish. I think Grealish is going to go. This summer, along with De Bruyne, obviously we spoke about it yesterday, etc.
I'll take De Bruyne.
Do you know what I mean?
I'd take De Bruyne.
I heard it. I saw a link with you lot, but it's just a link. Like he might not want to leave out the Premier. Who's going to give him the contract? I'm not gonna lie, it might be a good move if you want experience, but it's like, is he really adding anything like that?
No, I think if De Bruyne's at Chelsea, he allows Palmer to play high up the pitch. You know what I'm saying? Because you've got a creator there. And you don't really want him to be doing all that legs thing. You don't want him to be running up and down.
I dare you.
I think De Bruyne, I can't lie. Yeah, if we did get De Bruyne, I can't lie. Go everything in for Osimhen. That's when I was everything in for Osimhen. This guy crossing the ball to Osimhen, over. It's over. Like it's over.
He has to be playing over Enzo though, because like them both coming back in defensive transition would be spooky.
Let's ask the chat. What people in the chat? Let me know. If you're a Chelsea fan, KDB on a free, yes or no? I'm just trying to see something. Actually, you know what? If you haven't smashed the light,
for me, no. When we have a Sugo and Santos coming in, that's my midfield done. I don't think we need to even be looking at another one.
That's if we even keep Santos, man.
I don't think Santos is going.
Santos like a 6.5.
No. Yep. 1 year plus one type beat. Someone said legs have gone. Yes.
Hey, listen, Thiago Silva's legs were apparently gone, man. I guess it's a different game, innit? But still.
It's a whole different ball game. What's this? Pray for VD 2 months. Liam Delap, you know.
It's quality.
Bro, it's dark, bro. I remember I used to get Pedro.
Is that the Carlito from
Calamantas?
Yeah, we got Pedro for depth still.
Monts, you're
Pedro
very
Neto,
Let's set him off.
You're very humble.
Look his face. No.
It says, Monts, you're a very humble K-word. Teach these peasants a thing or two about football. And then the hashtag of that nasty thing there.
You never walk alone. Listen, man, I'm a humble king.
Humble?
And I'm a very humble king. I'm a very humble king. Yes, the league could be won today, but I feel like it's better if we go and win the league ourselves against Spurs. So for me, I'd like Arsenal to win today. So you know, I can get multiple guard of honors. I'm the king anyway, so I get guard of honors every stream pretty much. That's how it feels. That's how I feel. Anyways, I'm very ill, so soon I must return to my chambers. And as I said, the guys will be helping me, you know, if I need anything because I'm sick and stuff. But yeah,
you know
man.
what? We should put this to the test point. If you feel like Monts is humble, whether you're on your TVs, tablets, smash the like button, because if it's minimal likes, then we'll know what we're dealing with.
I get it. People are gonna say this is boring or here he goes again. Well, mate, don't blame me. Blame the fact that your shitty managers couldn't get the fucking job done in the season that you guys don't class as good enough. That's the bottom line. If you can't get it done yourself, don't talk at all. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm really here to say. Don't be mad at me. Be mad at the truth. Like, bro, don't be mad at me. Be mad at the truth. I'm just being real. If you don't like it, as I said, don't be mad at me. Be mad at the truth. I'm just a messenger.
What do you reckon Liverpool can dominate them from season after season?
No, again, you're not qualified to be asking me those type of questions from 15.
So who's that? Can I pass it? Who can answer that question then?
I told you I'm gonna be returning to my chambers soon. So such questions don't need to be given to me right now. We're talking about players and signings and the transfer window. And in this kingship, in my kingship, as I said, if you guys want to, you know, I'll just increase taxes. You want to ask me questions like that? I'll just increase taxes. You want to do that?
Remember, he said he was humble, by the way. Look at all this chest, man.
I'm
saying humble, man.
I'm humble most of the time, but when I've got my guys we need Liam Delap, that. I'm just trying to tell you guys what the real is. I'm just being real, man. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have the capacity, then you don't have the capacity, man. You know what I'm saying? And word to Hector, I'll put tariffs on questions if you don't move cheeky again, if I'm honest. That's all it is. Run me my fucking prem and don't complain just don't complain. Don't complain.
What was it? What else is there was another super chat, I think. That O'Reilly is some player. Chelsea wanted him. Chelsea want everyone that's young, man.
He's, by the way, do you think he's going to continue?
A new Wenger wanted him.
He's cold, man. He's cold. He's ridiculous. Jokes aside, he's actually ridiculous.
Andy, I don't know what that last name is. And Talksport said Kane to Man United. Talksport.
Nah.
Yeah, these man ain't got.
Big up, man.
Yeah. Oh, that's crazy. We already spoke about Kudus for like 3 minutes and it turned into like 3-4 different players.
But it's because man didn't want to hear about the double Mohammed. You know what I'm saying? The dastardly duo. Nobody's going to hear about that.
That's someone you probably need though. If there's someone at Chelsea can go and get this summer to really elevate yourself, it's 100% Kudus, bro.
Where's he going to play?
Right wing.
Yeah, but you don't have to sell. You don't get rid of.
I don't know.
Madueke would have to go.
If realistically,
if top 4, remember?
If Santos is staying,
is that Santos is staying?
Oh, that will have to be sending Sancho back then.
Can't get rid of your second top, your highest scoring winger.
Man said Kudus ain't the answer. You lot think Kudus is rubbish? Are you mad?
Kudus ain't the answer. But Liam Delap is.
Get rid of your right. Get rid of. Just keep Neto and Sancho.
No, they're saying it because Kudus had a bad season, but like his head's gone, so I wouldn't really like use that to judge him.
He's gonna be told to touch.
I've seen the brother cook when we've whooped him 5-0.
By the way, yeah, I'm all for like talent. Young talent and everything. I get Esteval he looks a quality player, but Kudus is better than him. Do you get it? Right now, as it stands, he is miles better than this guy, and Esteval might not even land.
Coach, it
you can have both of them. Yep. You could still have both of them in your team.
Esteval shouldn't be looked at as a starter in any way. Like, just let the brother bed into a new country and a new way of life, and just let him cook slowly.
Will he be given the freedom though, Kudus at Chelsea? That's what I want to know. Would they stick him on the left as well?
No one
they'll probably put him on the left where he's not even like he's meant to be on the right.
You can play on either wing. We've played Sancho on either wing, Neto on either wing. Just try him out on either side.
So waiting for Abramovich's book. I didn't even know he's releasing one.
Yeah, he's dropping a book about the sale of Chelsea this summer.
Oh,
I don't know if I want to read it.
By the way, Lewis, good win against Fulham, obviously. You know what I'm saying, but what you still?
Thank you.
How many points? How many points you man on now? By the way, just want to check.
I think it's 57.
57, yeah,
Around
57.
So what's it, 2 wins away from equaling Poch's record.
Bro, I'm not even looking at that.
Naughty.
Oh
Naughty,
my
naughty.
days. Oh my, is that
Don't
true?
believe me, I'm actually a liar.
Yeah, it's 2 wins off.
Naughty,
2 wins off.
naughty.
And
Why,
the
who
fact
they
is,
got?
yeah,
Man, you better get them
But
wins.
bro, I'm not looking at
You better
that
get
fat
them wins
Poch
in.
record like it's something to celebrate.
you know what the maddest thing is, yeah?
Like,
The thing is, yeah, you got Crystal Palace at home, Man United. No, sorry, I think this is the women's team. My bad.
yeah, that's not us.
Why has it come up with a women's team all of a sudden? What are they trying to push towards my like? No, I don't
Shout
care.
out to Chelsea
I don't
women.
care.
I think they're still top of the league.
Anyways,
Yeah,
sorry,
Denver's,
you've
yeah.
got so out of those wins, yeah, you've got a disgusting Everton to play against. You got Liverpool to play against.
Ooh.
You could
Hey,
be
on the beach.
yeah, maybe, but that don't even really matter. Newcastle
Play
away.
the kids, please.
Then you've got Nottingham Forest and Man United as well. Like, bro, you might not even get those
Wait, hold
two
on.
wins.
Listen, this
No,
might be a bit
whoa,
of
whoa,
copium, yeah?
whoa, whoa, whoa,
This
whoa,
might be a
whoa.
bit of copium, but listen, we're facing Everton without Tarkovsky, yeah,
So
because he got injured. We could be facing a Liverpool team that's on the beach, like we said, right? Newcastle could be without Shah and Botman. They could be without both.
Newcastle also don't like the early
they
kickoff.
will beat you. You
Yep.
don't even like Jackson. They will still beat you.
But just listen, Man United could be playing the Young Bucks. I don't really have anything for Forest except that they're on a downfall winner, or they're not looking.
Nah,
too
if
confident, but
Forest have
it's
top 3
possible.
wrapped up, they're on the beach.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the
If
thing
they
is,
win the FA Cup the week before, even
yeah,
more
but
on the
who,
beach. They're on
but
the
who
piss
says
too.
that? Who says in the next few games that Champions League spot's not wrapped up, and then you might be on the beach a little bit because you know you're not getting it.
I
Who
can't lie,
knows?
I'm
Gotta take
worried
it game
about-
by game.
Wow, that's crazy.
guess.
Not much. Can you rewind that? Can you rewind that bar, please? The Pochettino bar. Can you rewind that a little bit, like just a little, just a little bit.
Listen, you got to get 6 points in 5 games just to equal the guy who was apparently Satan's spawn, Satan's greatest soldier. So as I
Oh
said,
yeah, the guy with the worst defensive record in our Premier League history in the most
yeah, of
injury
course. But at the end of the day, points on the board, bro.
I
That's
have
what
to
we're
concede.
right
I
now.
have to concede 8 goals per game to equal that. But
No, I understand that, but again, points on the board. Yeah,
I don't. It's not going to make me rate him anymore. So
Alright, you know what?
I don't need you to rate.
Hey,
Poch. I'm just
Reaper
saying,
is-
Lewis. I'm saying for me to you, you're my guy,
Nah,
innit? Lewis,
man.
Lewis, you know you're my guy, innit?
Yeah, Reaper's doing the troll thing. It's okay.
Lewis, you know you're my guys, and we talk, yeah. But
Yeah,
it's just,
come
bro,
on, man. You know it.
But bro, I
Happy
know how
birthday
you,
as
I
well,
know
by the
you
way.
are. You are like the king of the Poch Satanist army, innit? You are like right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
Poch out
you-
brigade. Yeah, all
you
that.
lead the brigade. You are the C. Look at him. You are the CEO. Look at the cellulite in his cheeks. Look at the pores. Look at
That
the
looks like,
cellulite.
that looks
man's
like
face, bro.
VD a little bit.
Well, that's crazy. That's crazy. But you see what I'm saying? So, Lewis, I'm just saying, knowing that, I'm saying the Poch inners, the Poch lovers, the Poch reminiscers, you know what I'm saying? The Poch revisionists, they will be gunning for you. Just have your AK, just have your guns ready. It's ready.
I've already been in the trenches for 4 months.
Bro,
You
it's
think
understandable.
nothing's changing? This is why I don't care.
I'm just saying,
I've
go
already
and
been
get-
to the situation that you're talking about. I am already here. I
know,
have been here.
Fair enough. Fair
He's
enough.
not
Maybe,
lying. You know,
maybe it's
every
worse than I
time-
thought. Maybe it's worse than I thought, Lewis. But all I'm saying is, yeah,
Every
make
single
sure
time I
you
see him on
touch
the TL,
63
man, you're
points
fighting.
this season. Make sure.
Yeah, he's always fighting.
Make
Oh, yeah,
sure,
yeah.
Lewis.
By the way,
Look,
can
whether
everyone,
we
Pochettino's
do
mentioned-
or we
whenever
don't,
Pochettino's mentioned, this
Poch is
guy
still a
swinging
useless
for the
fat
fences.
fuck.
by the way, can everyone in the comments wish I know it's a bit late, but Lewis a happy birthday and smash the likes for his birthday as well.
Which Lewis?
This Lewis, it was his birthday not long ago.
Oh yeah,
Oh, happy
big
belated.
up.
Happy birthday, Lewis. Happy birthday, bro.
Man.
Yeah, how old are you now?
32.
27.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, man said that. Man said fuck. Man said fuck.
Yeah, man. I'd be the uncle in the dressing room right now. That's the
Oh,
craziest thing.
yeah, man said fuck.
Fucking hell.
But yeah,
Time
thank
is
you guys.
right.
Appreciate it.
How old are you, Ash?
Old enough to know better. Let's say 27 uncle. I said, "Had damn."
Hey, that's the have you not noticed that do uncle and auntie phages anything between
man.
like 28 and like 36? Like that's the
Yeah, 1 year off that.
Yeah,
boy.
man. Once you're 28, isn't it? Yeah, this is what I mean. I remember 2 years ago we had the same conversation. Do you remember? Like,
Right,
before you know it, hey, you're 25 and 26. Yeah,
realistically, I'm
God.
actually 24. But
Yeah, I say the same thing.
On my birth certificate, I'm 28, but I'm actually 24.
I'm 27. I feel like I'm still 27. COVID took away my prime years, isn't it? Big time. It ruined everything for me.
Yeah, I like that. COVID tax.
Also, I don't age in it. I don't really age at this point. So I'm staying at. I'm 24 in it. Like,
How was everyone in the chat? Let me know. Everyone in the chat, let me know how old you lot are, by the way.
No. Hold on. There's a better one. No. Let us know what year you was born in. That's a better one.
Ooh.
I'm gonna see some 1970s. I'm gonna see some. Yeah. Some of you that were born in. Yeah.
I can't lie. If Mbumo's 25, I'm 22.
So am I.
That's for you.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, look at you, white ends. Oh my days, 2000. You might miss everything.
2000 babies is crazy. The thing is, they're all 22 or 23 now, though.
Bro.
2007.
You man are younger than Toy Story. Then again, I'm younger than Toy Story. Toy Story made in 95. Shit, that's fucked up there. Innit?
Wait, hold up, Moses. Why are you not in school?
It's Easter.
Yeah, I'm born in 96. Yeah.
Holidays,
Oh wait, why are you not in school, Michael? What are you doing? It's
2008 is crazy though.
The holidays, cuz.
There's bro. Look at it. I've got an 80. Thank you. Some originality in there now. 89.
Wait, 1989.
Someone said 2018. What are we doing here? Daniel's boys is 64.
I was born yesterday.
Man, like Rod says, 78. You don't look like you. Not in your profile picture. Hey, we got a grafter. See, really can learn a thing or two, man.
What? Why is everything? Oh, okay.
Because you're a lazy fuck.
That's a 1966.
Yeah, I think it's gonna get a little bit toxic now, isn't it? It's gonna get a little bit toxic. Rowan,
older, innit?
Is that
shout out to 89 man them though? I hear
yeah.
80s is crazy though. Just
shout out what year was you born?
It's crazy.
We're just shouting out. We're just shouting out.
What year was I born?
Yeah. What year?
95.
So shout them.
That said 82. Shout out 80s, man.
Shout out to 80s, man, for real though.
Yeah, man. You lot had it nice, man. I think that was probably the best. I think 80s and 90s. If you're born in that, you're
I'm telling you, it is as well. Them man had the era. Them man had more.
Actually, you know what? 70s. If you're born in the 70s, I can't lie, you had it. Yeah, I no phones, nothing. I can't lie. If you're born in the 70s, yeah, and that would only be set. You lived life.
You lived it.
You lived it. I'm not gonna
lie.
Kind
of fucked us up though. Like bare putting bare asbestos in houses and stuff like that.
No, but no, bro. We get onto the oldest, yeah. But really, houses, bro. Houses deposits were like $2,000 in that. You know, Granddad's got asbestos real poison, isn't it, bro? No, Granddad's got that, isn't it?
They were yards. They were yards for like 50 bags in that cast. 50 bags.
I had that as well. I had a Game Boy as well.
Yeah, but bro, if you had the Game Boy.
I had a Game Boy. I definitely had a Game Boy. It was a hand-me-down though. Yeah, man. Yeah, I had a Game Boy, yeah. Oh, yeah, I had a yellow one. I had a yellow Game Boy. I remember having a yellow Game Boy.
We can laugh at
I had a Game Boy as well.
I remember playing Pokemon Yellow and everything on it.
Pokemon on a Game Boy.
Pokemon Yellow.
On the original Game Boy.
The little, there you go. Look, the little things at the back. They used to be like that. Little bricks.
Yeah, there was like a little thing at the back. I remember playing Pokemon Blue on that.
Yeah, Pokemon Yellow and that.
Big up everyone that picked Squirtle though.
Well, I had this in like 88.
Yeah, but they were still going out. They were still going around. They were still around, innit? You know what I mean?
We're cussing the wrong people. Bro. I had to be.
No, I remember Nokias. I remember playing Snakes and Nokias.
And you, man, do you know what it is? You see,
like 2010.
You see the white ends born in 2010 and that. I'm telling you lot right now. You see the cause you living for them. You know how it's bad now. You see, like houses like costing like paying for yards and that. Because I know when Daps was around, I know the yards cost like 30 grand and that. No, but like I'm telling you right now, the price of the brick when it comes to the yards in like 20 years, I don't even want to know, bro.
They're done.
I don't even want to know, bro. It's dark, bro. People are gonna be living with their parents till they're 50. It's dark.
It's true.
Man, they're on capping.
It's true.
Because the living's gonna be a mad thing.
Yeah, man.
Someone uncle and they're younger than you.
Yeah, I'm glad I was the last generation that had no phones, water bomb fights. You had to go knock on doors if you wanted someone to come out. There was no phone in until you got to about 12 years of age. Then you get on a house phone. No, 11, should I say, house phone to see if someone's there. And if you did that, you best know that you had to ask your mum about 3 times before she said yes.
But how about this? You couldn't even stay on the phone too long. You're running up the bill, bro. I'm running up the minutes on the house phone and that.
Back then you could go anywhere as well. I remember roaming all the way around Lewisham and stuff. Imagine trying to do that now, yeah, as a kid. Trying to run around Lewisham and shit.
Hold on. Oh yeah, I forget where you're. I know where you're. Yeah, I know where.
Yeah,
Bro, you moved
bro,
too many houses, man.
I know. Well, it's better over here. But imagine trying to
you
do
could-
that
you
now
could-
as a
you could
kid.
do that. Bro, I can, yeah. Anyways, make sure everyone smash the like button. Make sure you also subscribe to everyone here. Once you got your live, has anyone got anything coming up?
No, I'm gonna drop a video today. Be about
What kind of video? What kind of video?
I've just seen this Hoysian news, so I might just do a little 10 minutes on that.
Yeah,
and
apparently we want
I think I
before
can
the
find
Cup
some
World
other
Cup,
transfer
which is
topics as well.
Yeah, fairs.
Yeah, got my show tonight. Anyone's welcome. So yeah, just send me a link and send me a DM, and I'll send you a link. So yeah, man. That's it.
Yeah. And then
Big up,
obviously,
man.
Monts, you're going live now with.
Yeah, we're live in like 10. Well, yeah, Troops, Matt, Hooks, D, Roms, and yeah, I think that's everyone.
All right, cool then. Well, we're gonna go over there right now. So there's 800 of you in here, and I don't see why 800 of you can't go over there. Can we get like the biggest redirect ever? Like that would be nice. That would actually be nice to see. So so can at least if 300 people go over there, I swear I'll generally be happy. You know, it'll be proper enough community stuff.
Bro, I'm dying today though, blood.
Bro, tough.